This is what weeks of torrential rain has done to towns, villages and farmland on the banks of the Tana River. More than 170,000 people have been forced from their homes by floods here in Kenya. Many had to swim or wade to the safety of higher ground, where they're staying in camps. Some didn't make it. Rukia Delane and her children are among those who did.
The flood came to our home and we had to cross the water to come here. I was able to save the children, but our chickens were washed away. Here we've had to drink dirty water and the children have diarrhea.
Rukia's children aren't alone. This baby's also had diarrhea since arriving at the camp, along with his sister. There's no clean water to drink. The Red Cross takes them to hospital. It says it'll supply water at the camps, but it needs support.
Looking at what the weatherman has predicted, that we are about to experience the peak of this, and given that it's likely to go over 6 months, the humanitarian needs are going to be huge. That means it's going to be large-scale need for humanitarian assistance.
Meteorologists had predicted the rains. They're connected to the El Niño, a climate cycle in the Pacific Ocean. 2 months ago, the government said it put aside about $65 million to help people. The Deputy President has since said there are no funds available.
Yeah, it can be stolen. The corruption can come in, when it is not well coordinated.
Many of the flooded communities are now only accessible by air. From the helicopter you can really get a sense of the scale of these floods, and all along the banks of the Tana River, thousands of farms have been submerged, the crops destroyed, and this comes off the back of one of the worst droughts in this region in about 40 years. Climate scientists say the cycle of shocks is only expected to get worse. The scientists say the climatic trends can only be stopped by a global reduction in carbon emissions. Governments are due to discuss it at the UN's climate change conference next week in Dubai. Many people here can barely afford fossil fuels, but they pay the highest price. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Tana River County, Kenya.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.